So today's day 55. Just got up a little late because yesterday while I was walking, I sat down on a log on the side of the trail and it broke, and I dropped about 2 feet directly on my tailbone. I actually had a knot in the wood that went right up the base of my spine, hurt really badly, and had some trouble moving a little bit yesterday, but made it to the shelter here. I'm in Lyme, New Hampshire, at the Trapper John lean-to, and saw some folks from Hexacuba, a couple other people going north. Yesterday, stopped by the ice cream man's house, had a couple sodas, left. Be sure, if you visit the ice cream man, be sure and leave him something, because it's very nice for him to do. But had maybe a 12-mile day yesterday. Was planning on going all the way into Hanover, or at least getting to Moose Mountain, which is a lot closer, because I'm hoping today's Saturday, so I basically have 3 hours to get my mail drops before Monday, and I don't think that's going to happen. So instead, I'm thinking I might go most of the way into Hanover and call one of the few hostels that's operating up here. Still debating either calling a hostel or trying to find somebody to stay with in Hanover, because sadly I'm going to have to stay there overnight till Monday, because that's where my resupply is and my shoes. Good thing is my shoes are feeling a lot better. I stopped wearing liners. I think I mentioned that, but I was wearing sock liners, and I think the benefit of that was they helped to expand the interior of the boots a little bit, and taking them off, I feel they don't feel as tight. My right foot is still a little too big for the boot, but it's a lot better. So I'm hoping the bruise on my tailbone doesn't bother me too much today. It really just prevents me from bending over and touching my toes. Can't really bend all the way over, and sitting up and standing up. Sitting down and standing up are kind of difficult. But day 54, was hoping to already be in Hanover. Of course I'm not. But I met some good people over here. I saw some northbounders, the plant man, short staff, and blacksmith, and then some other southbounders. A young lady with her dog who did a 28-mile day yesterday, and Spinoza, who I was in some of the videos yesterday. He left pretty early today. I was actually even thinking of not hiking today because of the bruise on my spine, on my tailbone, but I'm gonna see how far I can get. So I'll do some more videos later. It's not supposed to rain until the afternoon. Well, I'm up here on Moose Mountain, which is the last peak before you get into Hanover, New Hampshire. So I've got maybe about 8 more miles to go. But it's like a lot of it's downhill, and it's not a brutal downhill. But it's a lovely little hill up here. I guess mountain. So just walking along, it's a very narrow trail with a lot of ferns. We're up at the top of Moose Mountain right now. That's what the peak looks like. It's not above the tree line. Very pretty. And so I finally will be hitting Hanover today. Sadly, I can't just go to the post office and keep going. I've got to wait till Monday to get my mail. But if I can, but luckily there's an Indian restaurant that has an all-you-can-eat buffet on Sunday. So, and I was actually planning on trying to be here so that I could go to the Indian the Indian restaurant buffet. I'm pretty sure it's open, but they'll probably know that I'm coming. They won't have any food. I'm just kidding. But yeah, these hills up here have been gorgeous. It's got the ledges here and a view. Let's see what we got here. So you can see Hanover. So this is Moose Mountain South Peak. Only 2,222 feet. Pretty far. Focus on the macro on this doesn't work that well. So, it's a lovely spot to be. Beginning of August. That is the Connecticut River. Right there, I believe. Fairly certain that that's the Connecticut River. So you can't exactly see Hanover. Is that? That's a lake. That's not the Connecticut. But there's Maine. Pretty sure. I could be totally wrong. I could be leading you astray. Don't rely on anything I say. So, Moose Mountain. Finally almost done with New Hampshire. I was hoping to be here yesterday and do like a 28-mile day. But instead I did a 12-mile day yesterday because of my injury to my tailbone, which is it's not that bad. Sort of walked it off. And then what amounts to a 17-mile day today. Which is definitely getting my average up, which is what I need to do. So, anyway, more videos later. So, still on my way into Hanover and came to this really beautiful field, which the trail crosses, full of goldenrod and black-eyed Susans. It's really pretty here. It's a beautiful day to be walking through it too. And just passed a fella going northbound named Zigzag. Well, he's Zig and the dog is Zag. And they said that down in Hanover it was Chinese Day or China Day or something. And so everybody's driving around in mini cars with red fezzes on their heads, having a crazy old time. So I gotta get to Hanover. Get Queen Anne's lace, goldenrod, all sorts of cool stuff here. And the macro on this isn't too hot. There's a bee. Look at the bee. A bee. Rarest of all things, a bee. I've seen a lot of bees. I do see bees, but not as often as I thought I used to. Yeah, there's a little feller. Yeah, I'd like to think that there'd be a lot more bees in this field. Like, I came into it and that's the one bee I've seen. But, anywho, beautiful field in the forest, in the country. So, I'm coming down from a hill called Velvet Rocks and heading into Hanover. Met a hiker named Cowboy, who's a 19-year-old German university student with a dog, with a Springer Spaniel that she brought with her from, a Brittany Spaniel that she brought with her from Germany. And I probably should have made more of an effort to convince her to not go northbound, but to go southbound and to come back to Hanover. But, yeah. At 41, I don't know if I'm going to be that lucky with 19-year-old girls. But she was very sweet. She's very nice. Talked to her for a little bit. Anyway, so I'm going down lovely Velvet Rocks over here. And Hanover is up here. I have about less than 2 miles. Less than a mile. I'm a little more than a mile. And when I get down to Hanover, I'm going to find something to eat. I'm probably going to go eat a coffee because I gotta use the Wi-Fi. I think the city has Wi-Fi. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to eat, drink, and be merry. And I don't know if I'm going to do another video today because I'm pretty beat. And I'm just looking to feed myself. And then find a place to go sleep. Probably get a hotel, but I gotta check the weather. So anyway, so we made it to Hanover. So we're basically done with New Hampshire. But I won't make a video about finishing New Hampshire until I'm like crossing the Connecticut River. Okay, so bye.